So here we are for a bit of a different challenge on Forza Horizon 4. As you can see here, as a BMW drives through a limo, we've got a limo obviously and three SUVs, a kind of sort of president protect team. We've got the president's car here and its protectors, which are driving up and down a street for whatever reason. Essentially we're doing a assassination mission game. We are starting here at Broadway, which is right at the bottom of the map, and about 2 miles away there are a team of protectors, there are a team of attackers at the festival attempting to stop us from getting from here in Broadway to the Viaduct. Now our team doesn't have maps on, so we're going to have to use sense of direction to try and get us there. The attackers do have maps on, so yeah, we might get caught up, we might get killed. The limo is on simulation damage, everything like that, so I can get killed. The protectors and the attackers are on normal damage, so they won't get killed. The attackers win if my limo is boxed in or completely destroyed and I can't make it to the destination. We win if we make it under the viaduct some 8 miles or so away from here. So yeah, I think we're all getting into formation now, and I think we should be just about ready for this. Okay, so we shall get underway for this challenge. Now, I guess, I've put the go command up in chat, so hopefully the other team get the kind of gist of what we're doing here. Hopefully they get the idea that we are setting off. Now, I'm going a slightly different way to what you'd expect maybe, because they're obviously parked at the festival some 2 miles away. The direct route on roads to the viaduct, you kind of need to go through the festival from Broadway. So we're kind of going to the bottom of Broadway, then up the side of the map, if you like. Now, as you can see, it is winter, there's obviously quite a lot of snow on the ground. There is a frozen lake that we could possibly use. Obviously Derwent water is frozen over. So we could, yeah, hop over that and maybe use that to our advantage, possibly. Now, as I said before, the protectors are on normal damage, so if they crash into a tree, if I crash into them, if they crash into the attackers, they won't get damaged. Same with the attackers, they won't get damaged or slowed down by damage in any way. So, yeah, my protectors have got police sirens on, which is quite fitting, I think. We'll try not to make too much of a noise, try and, be subtle, get the limo to the place as quickly as possible. Okay, things are fairly tame at the moment, fairly quiet, but the attackers do have their maps on, so they will be able to track where we are, where we're going, and everything like that. So I'm just trying to look over the hill. We've got a quite good viewpoint down the hill at the moment. The festival is just down that road there, so we're probably quite close to it right now. So yeah, oh, there's one of them. There's one of them, I saw that, right. Is that a Mitsubishi? I believe so. Oh no, it's a Falcon. Let's try not to damage my gearbox. The BMW is very nicely taking him out. We've not got any damage yet, which is good. The map is struggling loading in. I'm not sure if that appeared on the recording, but that was, yeah, it looked like there was just a void ahead of me. Not good. Now, the only attacker we've seen is the Falcon, so, that's pretty decent news. We're heading in the right direction. We've not got anyone else trying to stop us. The BMW's off. I think the BMW might be trying to fend off the attackers. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we've still got the G-Wagon and the Touareg up with us just now. Oh god, you need to be careful with AI cars as well. I think the AI cars are working against us at the moment. They're just getting in the way, making moving chicanes and all that. So yeah, we'll carry on going this way, past Ambleside. And then I think we might try and use Derwent water as a bit of a sort of open bit of land, if you like, just so we can be clear of houses, AI cars and all that, and become a boat in the limo. I don't know if I'm going towards Derwent water or not. Obviously I'm not allowed to look because no maps. Oh dear! I think I've actually inflicted more damage on myself than the— oh! Ow! There's Derwent water. Okay, we can see it, but there is an attacker in a Falcon. That's the same attacker from earlier on, actually. Yeah, I've inflicted more damage to myself. We've got 16% damage already. As we just head into Derwent water now. Obviously we've got a Falcon with us. There should be 3 more attackers, and there's only one that I've seen so far. There's another. Oh, trying to do an intercept! Almost worked. I believe that was a Holden, maybe? Yeah, car spotting when cars are flying past like this, not the best idea, but yeah. Right, where's the viaduct? It should be across here. We're travelling about 100 miles an hour right now. This Falcon is very sideways. Will they try another intercept move like that? Because they seemed like they had that set up and everything. quite a smart move if they'd been able to pull it off, but sadly Didn't quite work for them. God, we've got so many cars following us right now. There's an Evo. That's trying to... I believe that is Louis. Yeah, I can tell. That is Louis. He's trying to ram us here. I'll try and fight back with my limo. It's quite heavy, this thing, so that does help for for this. I mean, the good thing is, they can't really get big hits on me, can they? Because I'm travelling at a speed, they can't really... They're struggling to keep up, actually, on the ice. I think that, if they don't have snow tyres, then they're screwed, because they'll just be skidding about all over the place. On the ice, I think the Mercedes back there might be struggling a bit. So as we head to the top of Derwent Water, now we just need to spot the viaduct. The viaduct is pretty large, and my sense of direction is pretty poor. So, it could be the largest thing in the game, and I could still miss it by about 3 miles. How much damage have I got to the limo? Not too much, actually. The attackers haven't done too much damage to it. It's because I'm keeping up a good amount of speed. They're not able to get big hits on the limo, but as we head up this hill, it's struggling. Oh dear, that's a wall, and that's not a destructible one either. Oh no, no. Don't box me in. If they box me in, remember, they win. They've only got a couple of cars around me. That's the Mercedes. Let's just try and head around this tree. There we go. We've got squeezed. We've got squeezed around the tree, and we are free. Oh no, that was really bad. God, I didn't know that wall would be indestructible. Oh, they're really causing damage to this thing now. 43% engine damage, and they're blocking me in. Can we clutch kick it and get out of this situation? Come on. Yes. He's pushed me out. Come on. Yes, we're free. We are free again. However, the limo is in a bad way. It really is right now. Oh dear. 45% engine damage. We're going by engine damage, by the way, because obviously when the engine goes, I won't be able to move. They almost managed to box me in. It is quite difficult to box a limo in, considering how big it is. The limo is doing a good job at pushing me around here, so is the Mercedes. Where is the viaduct? Oh no. That was some lag there as well, I think. Oh, we are stuck against the tree. Oh dear, it's struggling. The limo is struggling. Oh, it's 100%. We're done. I didn't know that crash caused so much damage. We are done. And it's a Windows XP sound to signal that the attackers win this round. How far did we actually get? I don't know. I didn't realise that crash caused so much damage to my limo. How far did we get? Oh dear. Okay, so my destination was up here by the viaduct, obviously. We went off of Derwent Water probably about here-ish, and ended up just kind of going to the side. And yeah, we should have... I was thinking we'd be about here, but no, we were way too far south. So for the first round, sadly, the attackers won that. So yeah, I guess we should swap round and see what can be done when we are the attacker team. So we are now on the attacker team, and we've got a full team of Audis. We've actually all picked different models of Audi as well. But yeah, we swapped around, so Louis' team are now the presidential team, and my team is the attacker. So we'll obviously be trying to stop them from getting to the viaduct. Now, we are allowed to use the maps. We're in fact allowed to use the entire maps if we want to. We've got the mini-maps on, so it's a bit easier for us to find them. Alright, so let's set off. Hopefully the people get the message that we are setting off. Now I'm going to head in this direction first. I'm not entirely sure where the other guys are going to go. Let's just have a small check of the map, just to... Oh, okay, they're heading up the right-hand side of the map. They're going completely a different way to where we're going. Okay, right, let's try and intercept them. Should we... I don't know. Where do we go? Do we go just straight to the motorway? It's telling me to go that way. Oh god, right. We're not allowed to fast travel because that would be just other levels of cheating. That would be, yeah, quite bad cheating, fast travelling and rewinding as well if you crash your car. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that yet. We did a bit more of a sort of go as the crow flies, shortest way there kind of strategy. We tried to obviously cut across the Derwent Water, and it went, well, terribly wrong, mainly due to my navigation skills completely breaking down, and just we headed into a indestructible wall, and just, yeah, that didn't help us at all. Right, so I'm just going to floor it as fast as I can to the top of the map. I believe that's what the rest of my team is doing. Yeah, I can see a couple of my teammates on the mini-map.
We've got to step on it, boys, if we want to stop them.
They are just firing their way up the top of the map, just so we can intercept them. So yeah, let's fire our way through the river, try not to roll or have a massive accident of some sort. The Audi should be decent at off-roading, has rally suspension, rally tyres and all that good stuff, all-wheel drive. So yes, there is that, so it should be able to go cross-country pretty easily. Whether or not we'll be able to intercept them, I don't know, because we're obviously heading on tight roads, off-roads, that kind of thing. They're on the motorway, so they're just going in a straight lane pretty much. That's a good strategy from them, because I wasn't expecting them to head in that direction, and I just wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't prepared to be setting routes and everything like that. They've really got us in a bit of a fuddle, a bit of a mess. I am heading basically just to the top of the map to somewhere where I can hopefully intercept them. Where I'm kind of just guessing where they're going really. Obviously they don't have maps on, so they don't know that I'm heading to the top of the map or anything. Where are the President team? Speaking of them, they're there. They're heading right to the top of the map. They're nearly at the Viaduct. I think they're heading like on the top road, the very top road of the map, and just like next to the mountains that we can see. That's a train yard, that's some containers, and I've crashed. Oh, this isn't going well, and I've crashed again. Oh dear. This really isn't going well. I don't think any of us have actually laid a hit on them yet. I bet they're just laughing to themselves, because we are just in such a mess right now. I mean, they obviously don't know where we are, but I bet they're just laughing to themselves, because they probably haven't seen any of us so far in the time that they've been in the President team. And they've got way further than we did. They're two of my attackers over there. They've got the same idea as me. In fact, they're all heading up this hill. So we're rushing up this hill. Awesome rock! Oh, it's amazing. Tony Hawk would be proud of that. Is this them here? Oh my god, they're there! What? Oh, I've done a terrible job spotting them. I've just been on the map. Where's the limo about then? There's the limo. Sorry about my slight confusion there. We are close to the viaducts. It's just over this hill. But the limo is probably quite damaged at the moment. I've no idea how he got here. We must have done that intercepting quite well. Where is the viaduct? I think it is just over this hill. That's where the limo needs to get to. That will have caused him some damage there, crashing into my big Audi. I got very confused when everyone sort of started running away and I didn't really know where the limo was. Oh, the limo's flipped! I think the limo might be in trouble here. I don't think the limo's quite flipped, but it's very much in trouble as it's just sliding down the hill. That is stuck. That is for sure stuck right there. I think that could be the limo done for. Team President well and truly stuck on the hill somewhere down here. Yeah, there they are. That is Team President at a loss there. They didn't quite get to the viaduct. We didn't quite catch them in the way they caught us. We kind of pushed them down a hill. The viaduct, they did get pretty close, granted, they did get close. I believe it's within about a mile or so. 1.3 miles. Yeah, the limo is quite dramatically, it's quite nicely just kind of perched on the rocks there. I think that was quite a good catch. So yeah, that was well and truly caught there. Oh dear. And a dramatic little roll just to finish it off. Well landed. Well landed. Right, so here we are for a final round. As you can see, we are back as the President team. I'm back in the limo. We're going to have a tiebreaker. Essentially, the tiebreaker is if we make it to the viaduct this round, then we win the entire thing, and if the attacker team stops us this round, then they win the entire thing. Alright, so we shall set off for the final round of this Assassination game on Horizon 4 now. Hopefully we don't have a similar outcome as last time. Let's not crash into the Gulf as well, that'd be pretty embarrassing. Now you may notice we are heading in the same direction out of Broadway as we did last time, and that is because we're not going exactly the same way, but we are to start with. Essentially, you may remember last time we used the Dormant Water Ice Lake. It's obviously frozen over, so we can just shoot across it. That, as it turned out, wasn't the best idea, as we just ended up crashing into an invincible wall that I didn't realise existed. I completely forgot that there was an invincible wall where we were heading to. What we're doing this time is attempting just to stick on roads. We're not going off-road if we absolutely have to, we will just try and dive off-road, trying to get rid of the hunters. But to start with, at least we are heading in the same direction. So yeah. So it's when we get to Ambleside, we're going to dive through Ambleside, and there's a road to the left of the Derwent Water that we can use that should just take us directly to the viaduct from that road. So yeah, my team are currently getting rid of the AI cars for me, just creating a nice path. Oh dear! That's a limo! That was another limo. The attacker team seemed to be cheating, actually, using another limo. That was a hefty accident. I mean, I suppose it's not entirely cheating because this game classes the limo as a four-door saloon, for whatever reason, but there you are. That was a complete head-on crash. I assume that is Louis in the limo. They caught up with us even quicker than they did last time, and I completely wasn't expecting that to just come and completely destroy me. Well, it hasn't completely destroyed me. If that was real life, I think we'd be fused together, the amount of force that caused. The steering is pretty borked as well, so that's a bit of a difficulty. Now, is that attackers or is that... No, that's defenders. Good. The defenders have caught back up. Kiak is currently dealing with Louis, I think, in the limo. So, yeah, Ambleside is just coming up here. We will dive off to the left. There's the limo again.
Oh, Limo, ahead of him.
Yeah.
That was a good reminder that it's still there. They're actually doing a good job getting me back up to speed.
You
are not going to touch him this time around, Tiger.
What kind of damage? 43% engine-wise, so we're nearly halfway. That's even more damage than we had last time at around this point. In fact, around this point we didn't have any damage, I believe. So that's not good. There's the G-Wagon trying to fight off, or the defenders trying to fight off everyone. Right, here is Ambleside, so hopefully we can cross across Ambleside. Fourth gear isn't doing me much good at the moment, it's just kind of slowing me down as we're heading towards here. Let's dive off to the left here, let's try not to hit the Fiesta that's in the car park. We've completely filled the limo, it's gone straight into the house, as has a couple of my defenders. But we need to go this way to get to the road that I'm planning to get to. Oh god, this is going to be a long journey.
Doctor, are you catching up to us, or are you still struggling?
Yeah,
no! Oh yes!
Yes!
Nice!
Yes! We got
nice!
If my limo is destroyed, or is this poorly at this point in the journey, it's going to be a long trip. The limo's gone down into the river! Yes, it's gone down into the little river there. I've actually been there in real life. Little fun fact for you there, but yeah. The limo and one of my defenders has gone into that river, which is quite funny. That's caused Louis a world of trouble. It's made me able to run away, and now we're heading towards the road that I want to be on, which is just up here. My sense of direction has not failed me this time, which is nice. This is the road that I would like to be on. There's the danger sign, confirmation that this is the correct road. You know, if I could get a bit of help from the powerful BMW X5, I'd be good, because I don't know how much power this thing's pushing right now. Let's just check the engine for power figures, shall we? There's about 193 horsepower, so I think it's lost about I think it's lost about 100 and something horsepower. It should have about 300 and something, I believe. Is that another one, or is that just an AI car? No, I think that's a Golf. It's an AI car. Oh, one of them took a shot at me, but they're up the hill. There is quite a few opportunities to take me out here. There's a massive big rock face there, so if one of them gets the right angle, then they could, well, take me out quite easily. What kind of damage are we looking at right now? Let's have a look. 44%. So that small hit did do a small bit of damage as we're cutting across the car park. We're doing a good amount. We're doing a good job with the amount of damage we've got on the limo. I was expecting this to be way more difficult, but I probably shouldn't speak too soon, as we've still got probably a couple of miles to go now until the Viaduct. In fact, I can see it just in the distance over there. You can just see it. There's a moving chicane. I'm just going to dive off to the left of the Fiesta here. Kiak is fighting off the BMW. Look at that, he's spun him. Well done, Kiak. Kiak is doing an excellent job of just holding everyone back. This is me going full throttle, by the way. I'm not driving slowly on purpose. This is how fast the limo can go. But there is the Viaduct. The Viaduct is way off in the distance. But yeah, this road, if we just keep following this road, it will lead us to it, so that is promising indeed. I think that is an attacker closing in. Oh no, he's got rid of Kiak. Is that an attacker? Yes, it is, in the M5. But the Viaduct is just over the trees. The M5 might screw us over here. The limo obviously has a lot of weight behind it, so that's why when Louis crashed into it, kind of did a lot of damage to me. Oh no, Kiak has crashed into the house. I've got no defense. I need to defend for myself, as we're probably about a mile and a bit away from the Viaduct. You can just see it there, across the Mortimer Gardens. But there's the Viaduct. We are that close now from the Viaduct. Let's not have a big crash into a snowplow now we're off the bridge. If one of the attackers was with me and they were able to send me off the bridge, that would have been an excellent little kill there for them. I think that's a Transit coming up, actually. Who's that in the Transit? Is that a Transit? Oh no, it's a G-Wagon, sorry. The profile and the silhouette kind of got me a bit confused there, but there we are. We are at the Viaduct, and my team will take a victory. We almost managed to, in fact we did manage to stop the attacker team, although they did get very close. They were just over that hill. Kiak did an excellent job at defending, though. I think he was the one that pushed Louis into the river at the end there, or in the middle there, sorry. And Ambleside, that was hilarious. Okay, I've just been told that it was Racehawk in the G65 that took the limo off into the river. But yeah, the other team had troubles catching up at the end. After we fought off the limo, kind of didn't really have too many issues from the others. So yeah, there we go. So that was a assassination mission minigame on Forza Horizon 4. Now it is something I've done before on my channel, way back on Horizon 3. If you want to see that video, it will be at the end of the video. You can click on it, check it out, although I don't recommend it. Not one of my best videos that I've made, but if you want to, go and check it out. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, I would very much like to do it again at some point in the future. However, if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. But until the next video, goodbye.